Sanity, and a lot of people got amazing results. There were a few things that I left out. I left out specific weight training. That was one thing that was very, no weights, no equipment, but you're not specifically working on just building muscle or leaning out per se. So that's one thing. The other thing is the cardio. I wanted it to be a little bit harder. I thought the warm-up was too long, and I thought the stretch was too long. And after you do Insanity a few times, you're like, all right, Shaun, I'm cool. Like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I do it. So I cut everything down, and in order to make this workout a doable 30 minutes-ish, but also get the same results, I had to go back to the drawing board really and just kind of reposition some things. A friend of mine who's a coach said to me yesterday, I'm sick of these 30-minute workouts. Why did Beachbody go to 30-minute workouts? So I was like, all right, I'm not gonna call you out, but I do see you here, sir. The one thing that's amazing about Insanity Max 30, well, you can think that this is amazing or not amazing, is that when you start this workout, it feels like it's 45 minutes. It feels like, does anybody remember Max Interval Circuit?
Oh, God.
Like, well, I wouldn't say woo to that, but it's like, it feels like that. At 17 minutes, you're gonna be like, really? Like, I'm only 17 minutes in? But it is only 30 minutes, and I do the same thing with T25, where the cool down is after, which is only like 2 or 3 minutes. Another thing that's really important is the modifier, and I talked about this in a meeting today, but the modifier, you're locked off. Like on the screen, there's a chance for you to say, there's a spot for you to pick, I want to see the modifier the whole time. And on this side of the screen will be Scott or Danielle, and the other side of the screen will be everything else. So if you're in a transition period, can y'all listen please? So if you're in I'm serious. If you're in a transition period, you're like, okay, I don't need to continue to modify. You can still see what's going on and choose the things that you need to modify and choose the things that you don't need. So I try to make it accessible for everybody. Trust and believe that I know not every workout is for everyone. I don't expect the whole entire world to do this. If that was the case, something's wrong. But if you're gonna do this workout and if you're gonna sell this workout, what I do want is for you to really understand the intricacies of what it is. I'll tell you a quick story. And a lot of you may join me on my daily Facebook posts or Instagram or whatever, so I'm very passionate about what I do. There was a time that I locked us in the gym at my house and we started the workout. And after the workout, it was getting closer and closer to what I really wanted it to be. And sometimes I get super emotional because like when I'm making something up, it's not about me. It's just not. It's like, I know I can do a push-up. I know I can work out. I know my own motivation, but what can I do to help you get there? And so I get filled up and I get the tears and I get passionate about it. And then I always remember why I started working with Beachbody in the first place. And some of you may have heard this story, but when I